How y'all doing? Okay, so I want to talk to you all real quick about water intake and retaining water. Okay, now how many of y'all know I got a YouTube? Right, I do have a YouTube, same name as this, Training for My Life, but I think I only have like 3 videos up there. But I've been promising people that I'm going to do better, and I'm really going to do better because I think it will help with me having to repeat the same stuff over and over again. So I'm going to start putting stuff on my YouTube. Okay, now, but today I want to talk about, I was traveling, and so I feel like I've been retaining a lot of water. What does that mean? It means that the tissue fluid builds up in your tissue and it holds it there, right? And you start to feel kind of miserable. Where does it come from? Okay, it comes from a lot of sodium, carbs. All of that can make you retain a lot of water. Okay, and so when I'm traveling, I make good choices, but I don't cook the food. So that means I can't control the amount of sodium, and then I eat a lot of processed foods. The reason why processed foods has a lot of sodium in it is because the manufacturers want it to stay on the shelves longer. So it's a lot of stuff in there that keeps it on the shelves. So you got to pick that stuff up and look at how much sodium is in it, not so much as how many calories it is, but you need to be looking at how much sodium, how much fat, how much sugar. So today while traveling, I just made a goal to just drink a lot of water because I want to flush the toxins from my body, as well as I feel a little bit dehydrated because when I'm traveling, I don't get my gallon in like I should. So today I have had this gallon, I've had this liter, and then I've had this much of this one. Okay, now you say, how much water should I drink? Is that too much water? Do what works for you. You figure out how much water you need. Okay, now you should be drinking at least half of your body weight. Okay, so for me, I do a lot of fasted cardio. I work out twice a day, so I sweat a lot. If I don't drink a lot of water, what happens is my body will start to retain water for fear of being dehydrated, right? And so I feel like I'm dehydrated, so I drank a lot of water. I used the bathroom a lot today. The reason why is because I haven't been getting my gallon in like I should. When I get my gallon in like I should, my body is used to it, and I don't use the bathroom consistently. It may take you, a month or so to get used to that, right? And so I've had all of that water, but it's not like, my belly is just sticking out, from a whole bunch of water. It's pretty much regular, but I flushed a lot of toxins from my body. I've peed a lot. And believe it or not, you'll even sometimes do number 2 once you drink a lot of water. This is why it's very important should you go out sometimes? Yes, and eat out, but it's very important to try to cook your own food as much as you can. I'm a stickler for that. And when I'm traveling, if I can bring my own food, I do that, because if not, even when ordering a salad, that chicken, they put so much salt on it. So then your body starts to take in that water weight and you start to retain water. Okay. Now, if you look it up, do your own research. One of the things that they say to get rid of it is to drink a lot of water. Another thing they say is to exercise. That's aside from pills and things like that you can take. Those 2 things you can do, and you can control your water intake, and you can control getting some exercise in. Okay. So I'm going to finish this gallon of water. My body can adapt to taking in 2 gallons or more than 2 gallons because I've done it before. My trainer had gotten me up to 2 gallons of water. Now I pretty much do a gallon, a little bit over a gallon, but I just felt like I needed a really good flush because of the traveling and the eating of a lot of processed foods. I eat a lot of fries, chips, and then I order out, as healthy as I can, but it's not me cooking it. Okay. So if you're wondering why the scale isn't moving or you're not seeing results and you just feel like you're doing everything right, even when you go out, you're ordering the right thing, but you didn't cook it, so you really don't know what's in it. If you're not taking in a lot of water, then your body is going to retain water. Okay, so that means the scale is going to show you may be heavier than you actually are because your body feels like it's going to be dehydrated, so it's retaining the water that it already has. Okay, so if you're sweating, especially if you're working out and you're sweating a lot, you still need to drink water. Drinking this water and the water weight that you lose, they're not one and the same. Okay, the water weight that we retain is from the sodium that we take into our bodies. Okay, mostly through 75% of it is processed foods. Okay, but this water that we drink is what we put in to keep our body nourished and to flush out toxins and things of that nature. Okay, now I was all over the place in this video, but I wanted to get that out without having to actually type all of that in the caption. Okay, I'm gonna do better now. When I start doing these YouTubes and things of that nature, all that editing and everything, listen, you might not see that. Okay, it might just be me straight up talking to you, because we keep it 100 plus over here. All of that other stuff, my schedule just won't permit it. Okay, so I hope this helped you. Don't stop with what I just said about water. Okay, now also, let me tell you this before I go. Should you drink this all kind of fast? No, you will get sick. So what I did was, this is gradually, I started at about 5 o'clock this morning, and so now it is 6 o'clock. So that's what I've had since this morning. Okay, I've had that since this morning, and that was a slow and steady process, and I've used the bathroom probably about 15 times. I'm pushing that a little, but I know it's been about 8 or 9 times, and that confirms that I was dehydrated and that I was retaining water, because I shouldn't use the bathroom that much, because I should be used to taking in this much water. Okay, so you got to learn your body, know what works for you, what does not work for you. Am I telling you have to drink 2 gallons of water? No, I am not. But what I am telling you is that a way for you just to flush your body out is by you simply drinking some water, or taking you a walk, go exercising. Simple as that. It doesn't have to be you taking medication and things of that nature. These things will do it. I already feel better. You'll already feel lighter. Okay, light on your feet. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anyway, I hope that helps.